There was considerable confusion between the two terms, virginals and spinet, during the historical period. Both are instruments smaller than a harpsichord, but with the same plucked action. They can come in many different shapes and sizes. They could be rectangular, polygonal, wing-shaped. So this instrument is like a spinet in that only one bridge is on the soundboard and the other is on the rest plank that holds the tuning pins. But it is like a virginals in having the longest string nearest the player. But it is like neither spinet nor virginals in that the tuning pins are at the back. So what do we call this instrument? For now, we're going with virginals, probably because since being in this country, it has always been called that. We know nothing about the early history of this virginals, for whom it was made or who played it. There is an inscription reading, "Repaired, Alec Hodgson, Lavenham, Suffolk, February 1935. Any interventions that Hodgson undertook were limited, leaving the original structure and action of the instrument almost wholly intact. Because the instrument has only one set of strings, that's one string to each key, it is quieter than many harpsichords, which can have 2, 3, or in rare cases even more strings activated by one key. But one of the distinctive things about a virginals is the different tone qualities or timbres that are produced. The extreme bass will have a different tone color or timbre to the middle and high treble. It's a little like the different voices in a choir. Its outer case is painted on the outside to imitate a kind of expensive inlaid stonework called pietra dura, which is Italian for hard stone. Pietra dura is a highly skilled art form which involves inlaying pieces of polished precious and semi-precious stones into a background marble, creating a kind of painting in stone. Real pietra dura decoration was very expensive. It could only be afforded by the wealthiest families. This decoration, even though in imitation, signified affluence and probably heightened the prestige value of this instrument when it was made in Naples in 1668 by Onofrio Guarracino. The interior of the lid of the case has a landscape painting which is not thought to be original. It depicts kind of an intriguing scene of gently decaying Greco-Roman buildings around an open square, devoid of any signs of life or people. So it still holds many mysteries. What does it signify? Who painted it and when? Musical instruments, whether or not they were used, tell us what people valued, how they spent their time and money, how they expressed and identified themselves, and often how they related to other people. The more we know about an instrument's history, the better we can appreciate it and care for it.